Hey everyone.
Rizzle and the drizzle. We're back.
Okay, we are back. We're gonna do some speedy traps. Gotta go 320 kilometers per hour.
Okay. Well, I'm talking.
Yes. Yeah, we'll see if.
Anyway.
Yeah, you weren't talking about Winter Soldier or Falcon, or what's it actually called, Jacob?
Captain America and the Winter Soldier. I don't know why Bucky didn't get a better name at the end.
I mean, what's the thing he's called in Wakanda? Like White Wolf or something like that?
Yeah, Captain America and the White Wolf. That that doesn't really work.
I don't think it really works. I mean, did he? I don't know the comics that super well with him. First of all, I get that it's got like a bad connotation, but the Winter Soldier is such a fucking great name.
Oh, it's an awesome name.
It's like one of the greatest comic book character names I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Winter is coming, and soldier it. Like, if you called Jon Snow the Winter Soldier, that's a dope
you call
name again.
anyone the Winter Soldier. Why is there a speed trap in here?
I mean, isn't this where they landed? Tom Hanks landed that plane.
Remember the Hudson?
Is that the Sully movie? Or
yes, that is the Sully movie. Sorry, I just had to come to a complete stop from like the absurdity of that statement. Also, the annoying thing is, apparently your nitrous doesn't respond between you.
Going backwards?
No, like loading. If you use it and then jump into this thing, it doesn't just see my NOS is like
only
half full.
Interesting.
I also don't know where the fuck this speed trap is in here.
This is the maze.
Yeah, I don't like this one, Jacob. I don't like it.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, I got it. Thank God.
Jesus.
What was that one? I got that at 253. What was the bare minimum I had to do there? Oh, fuck. Just barely. Okay.
Nice.
Noise. So, what did you think, all in all, of Falcon and or the Winter Soldier?
I don't know. It's okay. It's not... Yeah. Like, there are parts that I liked, for sure, but I didn't find myself as super pumped to watch every episode kind of thing.
Yeah, I would... that wasn't... that was a different speed trap. I guess because we didn't do a bunch of speed traps going up that...
Yeah.
Okay. I would, get around to it, is how I would... I'd still watch it probably within the day or two, but... because I was also trapped in a hotel room, so there's only so much I could do.
Well, I wasn't staying up till midnight to watch it as it
exactly.
dropped. Like I did for the first couple episodes, and then I was like, I don't need to see this immediately.
Oh, fuck off, you fucking bitch-ass prick.
Yeah, you could kind of tell where things were going, whereas in WandaVision it's like, I don't know what the hell they're doing with this.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that we talked about this, and that was not worth the little camera, and it kind of... subverted my expectations is U.S. Agent wasn't quite as, evil as I thought he was going to be.
Also, why did they have to say his name? And then he's so pumped about how his name is U.S. Agent.
I know, man. It was pretty oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like, okay, Marvel's usually been pretty tactful about using the actual comic book names for the wider audience.
/hesitant.
Well, hesitant, I guess.
Uh-oh, we're doing this now, I guess.
This is happening.
Oh no, I'm level 1. So
just crush him.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Follow me. Hey, want to go to a drive-in movie? Want to go to the drive-in? But usually they're not it took how long did it take for Scarlet Witch to get her fucking name?
Yeah, everything so far until the very last episode of her TV series. They finally drop her name.
Second last.
What is he?
What am I caught on? What is that?
Just go to it so slowly.
Okay, now if I can escape in under 2 minutes here. Evade. Where is a hidey hole? There's a hidey hole. No, there's a popo, though, near the hidey hole.
No, hide.
I could also just hang out here, because look how fucking fast level 1 cooldown is. Alright, well, there's another milestone. Opa!
But yeah, they normally avoid, I don't know, goofier names unless it's the butt of a joke.
I'm trying to
like
think
Doctor Strange or something.
What's the goofiest? But then they've still called him like Doctor Strange because it's his name. Like,
Yeah.
What's the goofiest one that they've been like, we're not touching that? I'm trying to think. Oh, there's all the water.
The water.
The pipes go through this
I mean,
room.
they call the Hulk, but it doesn't seem like that's not the weirdest name.
I mean, what else do you call it? Like,
Yeah.
You don't really call it Dr. Banner, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm trying to think what the goofiest one they've been like, we ain't fucking taught. I guess, like, they didn't really call the Vulture.
no.
He's just like that bird guy.
Yeah. I think Ultron, they called Ultron. Thanos is Thanos.
I guess the villains, I mean, like, Ironmonger, they didn't call Ironmonger. Like, he's just like, he says at one point, like, we're Ironmongers, Tony.
Yeah. Like, they sometimes, like, casually drop it in, but it's not, like, refer to him
Yeah.
all the time. Because, like, just calling, like, U.S. agent, just calling him John Walker or whatever,
Yeah.
that's a good name.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I mean, they referred to him as they almost didn't,
Or
actually,
Walker.
very specifically, they didn't call him Cap the whole time, because obviously
Yeah.
he didn't earn that title. I mean, I will say, like, the whole... I gotta hit that... Oh, no. You know what? There's a way easier way to do this. Why the fuck am I doing that? I'm gonna go through this straight fucking tunnel where I can build up, like, Barry
All the
Allen
speed that you
1,000
want.
miles per hour. Oh, I got another speed trap that doesn't matter. Okay. Jesus. Hello. What was I talking about? This is really fucking with my head, having to do this and also hold a conversation.
it's a lot of stuff.
Oh, I really thought, like, I was not impressed with how they did... Ah!
Do it slow.
Okay. I was not impressed with how they did, both Carly and the Power Brokers storylines. Those were just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this?
It's like, Carly, we're sort of gonna redeem her, but no, she's just murdering a bunch of people for no, like, apparent reason now. She just went full evil, and then also Carter went full evil.
Yeah, like, I don't know if that's going to set up for, like, further storylines of, like, Captain America and the Winter Soldier, or if that's, like... The rumor I heard is that's what Armor Wars is that she is selling trade secrets of, like, the armor and shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
I honestly don't really care much for
I
Armor
don't-
Wars.
I don't
That
give a shit
just
at all.
sounds dumb.
The only thing I'm like, honestly, because they did that trailer recently that was like the Phase 4 lineup.
Yeah.
The only thing that I'm like semi-excited for is Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, whenever the fuck that happens.
Yeah.
And then, of the series, like, Secret Invasion has piqued my interest.
Just because, like, how do they do it the way they set up the Skrulls already?
Yeah.
Like, what?
I thought when they did Captain Marvel that they were setting up Skrulls as the Phase 4 villain. And, like, but...
They flipped it.
I would go so far as to say they fucked it.
Yeah.
Because they really made all Skrulls seem really benevolent.
And persecuted. And then to the point of, like, they're near extinction, sort of.
Yeah.
And they're just refugees. Granted, this was in the 90s, and they've had 30 years to, like, rebuild.
With S.H.I.E.L.D. helping them.
Yeah, so it's possible that, you know...
With Hydra helping them, actually.
I mean-
technically.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, with 30 years worth of, like, if any babies that were born, like, then are not going to know... They're going to be 30 years old, like, a good prime fighting age, and have no idea what...
hardship they... You know
Like-
what? And maybe they're going to do that. Like the next generation growing up in a... Like, kind of like the whole... What is it? Like, hard times make strong people strong... Or strong people make good times make weak people make bad times. Like...
Yeah.
Maybe the next generation of Skrulls are like have it so good that they aren't the victims, or they aren't.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I don't know.
Well, it's like the way people, like a lot of
my
young
life.
people are now. It's like it's never been worse than it is today. It's like, guys, it kind of has.
I'm not going to show you statistically.
So then,
I mean, we got a pandemic. I'll give you that checkbox.
yeah, but
You know.
but still, as far as Anyway, let's not get into the whole politics of that. But
Yeah.
but I can see the younger Skrulls being like, well, it's we're stronger now. It's time to take revenge. Why don't we own the Earth right now? Like we
Yeah.
can run this show. And maybe Ben Mendelsohn's character isn't even alive, or he gets killed in the first episode.
Maybe you can understand him through prosthetics and an Australian accent
Yeah.
this time.
Well, I guess he is alive because they established he was alive basically in the
in
last
Spider-Man.
movie. Yeah, he was.
Ah.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. It's shocking me. Your phone
It's
went
a
off.
Twitter notification from Chris Evans.
Oh, what does it say? What does it
It just
say?
says Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thanks, Cap.
I don't know why my phone needed to let me know about that, but
I've been getting notifications about people talking about shit that, like, so I follow Rooster Teeth and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff, obviously, but I've been getting tweets from this one, and the algorithm has started to fuck me because I keep, like, I get the notification, I'm like, what's this tweet? And I look at it, so then Twitter thinks I give a shit. So I keep on getting notifications from this person I don't follow on their opinions of Rooster Teeth, which I don't agree with. And I'm just like, who are you and why am I getting these notifications? Like, stop. Like the last one I got, it's like, I'm selling all my Achievement Hunter merch. I'm like, okay,
cool.
cool.
Also, Rooster Teeth.
Who are you? And again, I keep fucking, like, because it comes up with, like, half, because it's the notification only shows so much. It's like half a Twitter name and then half a tweet. I'm like, well, what does this say?
Yeah.
So I keep looking at it, and Twitter's like, oh, he loves this shit. Let's keep showing him.
It's like, yeah. I don't know. It's whatever their algorithm is. I don't even think I follow Chris Evans. No offense to Chris Evans. I just don't use Twitter
Yeah, I don't
really for anything unless somebody sends me a link that redirects me to something that someone said on Twitter.
My Twitter's mainly like a news feed.
Yeah.
Like, I follow band pages for, like, tour dates and stuff like that.
The news.
Yeah, I'm not
The news.
really, there's no drag race in the final batch. There's like 4 sprint races though, and I'm all about that shit.
Anything that gets done faster.
Yeah.
But anyway, Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I like Samus Cap.
Yeah.
I actually, like, you know, it was a little long-winded and heavy-handed, but his speech at the end I actually did like.
I did like that too.
Because like
I didn't find
that's
it too preachy or anything.
no, not
it
as
was
preachy.
like,
It was a little on the nose, I would say. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't eloquent, if that makes sense. It was
Yeah.
like, but again, that type of speech doesn't necessarily have to be, because he's kind of stating hard truths.
yeah.
And
He's like, I don't know, but just do better. You guys can obviously
yeah,
do
and,
better.
and oh my god, that guy! Oh wow. And yeah, I mean, there's some things where, you know, Cap maybe should have had like a suggestion of like what to do.
Yeah.
And again, it was kind of undercut by the whole, like, you call them terrorists, but they call you the same. It's like, no, Carly was a terrorist at the end. Like, she...
Yeah, if they had built her character more as, like... it's like they didn't fully understand what they were doing with
Yeah.
her character.
I mean, they did what Marvel does a lot. And this is by no means, like, a condemning problem, but it's just something... They assume and handwave a lot of the busy work sometimes. Like, they'll put so much groundwork into so much, and it's really impressive. And then some things were like, this is an emotional moment that matters. And you're like, is it though? Because you really didn't earn it.
Yeah.
And there was a couple times in that show where they're like, oh, we want you to care about this, but we're not going to give the episode length time to do it.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like, I gave a shit about Battlestar dying. Like, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That sucks. You know? But then, everything to do with Carly, despite of how much airtime she had, I just didn't
Yeah.
care.
And if, like, the guy who got messed up with the shield or whatever, like, I don't even know his name. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's hard to, relate with Carly.
Here's a better question. Do you know the names of any of her posse?
No. I just know that Carly was one of them. So if you don't develop her surrounding character and how she's, other than what, Mama Donna or whatever.
Mama Dana?
Mama Donna.
Madonna.
Mama Donna Madani.
Amadeus. Amadeus.
So yeah.
Mama Madani? Madani.
I don't know. I thought it was Mama Donna.
Either way.
But it's like, and then you can't really feel for her and understand, like, her rage,
Yeah.
I guess, like, and that no, she blew up those people before
Yep. Before she died.
that one person died, or before anyone died, really.
Before anyone died. Yep.
So it's
There was
like,
zero justification. She was a terrorist out of the gate. And then they were like, but she's just misunderstood. And it's like, nope.
No,
Terrorist.
she upped it with no, yeah, and almost like more toned it down after that. People started dying. Like,
well, okay, so she blew up a building full of tied up hostages, right?
yeah.
What else? What other quote unquote atrocities did she do? I mean,
in the finale, she didn't kill a bunch of people. She
no,
kidnapped
She
them.
kidnapped a bunch of like government
World leaders
peeps.
and-
Yeah.
But it's weird.
Ah.
She's like
Oh my.
didn't. Well, she did kind of suggest that possibly just.
Jesus Christ!
Well, you're not getting up. No,
No, I'm gonna restart this race.
it was almost over.
Yeah. That was brutal.
If you were a cop car right now, you'd be KO'd.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, again, they kind of yada 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 a lot of the legwork.
Yeah.
And the other things like I wasn't enthused about was I really felt like they kind of, I don't want to say butchered, but like Zemo's a completely different character than what he was in Civil War. His manner is like everything
But that
about
purple
him
mask, though.
that he wore once and then shot a man. He shot a pipe, it blew up, and then shot a dude, and then ran and got a fucking
Yeah.
Chevy and then drove away. That was the extent of that purple mask.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. He took it off like immediately.
Yeah. And then he danced a little bit, and
I
the
also
world
love
went crazy.
the meme that someone put out, which was like, should we develop Carly and the Power Broker more and make them more refined? No. Instead, here's 1 hour of Zemo dancing.
I don't know. I don't think we needed that much Zemo, but
Honestly, like I don't think we needed like Zemo.
we didn't
like,
need him at all.
Yeah, like that plot. All he did was like, oh, go to Madripoor and talk to this like that entire sequence. We didn't need Zemo at all.
No, because Carter was there, and that's already your connection to Madripoor.
Yeah.
Maybe like, yeah, you didn't know she was there, but you could have found out that she was there a different way, or you go to Madripoor on your own because you got a tip from something.
Or the fact that they know who Carly is because she gets like in the episode where she shows up, she gets
Yeah.
flagged by the FBI, like oh they're looking for us. We gotta clear our things. How about just say, oh Carly, she's from Madripoor. She's a super soldier. Maybe we go from where she came from and start from there because that's how every fucking investigation starts.
Yeah, and then we get in trouble, and then we run into Carter.
Again, yeah, Zemo was
Cool.
not needed in that series whatsoever. Other than like, I mean, I'm glad we're finally having villains from the MCU do more than one thing.
But not like this.
Not like these.
No. You guys probably don't even remember Sokovia, do you?
And they're like, nope, and then they just moved on and never.
And then he lets himself get arrested right at the monument of
Yeah.
everything that pisses him off. Like,
Yeah, by
like this is
everyone that
all of
pisses him
his
off.
rage. Like, his whole country's been destroyed, his family died, like, and ripped apart, and he goes to the memorial and he's like, yeah, this is where I'm gonna just give up and let them take me.
Well, I mean, he did try to kill himself in Civil War.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he's already kind of given up, but then he's like, but I'm also rich, so...
He is. Yeah, no.
I'm a baron. I'm a baron, Sam.
Yeah, like even like Sam's response was like, "So you're rich now?" And to me as an audience member, I'm like, "Yeah, he is rich now." Like
Yeah. Especially with the contrast of, like, Sam being like, I don't have money for my boat because
Also, how-
Tony didn't give me any fucking
Yeah.
money, or the government didn't give me any money. It's
well,
like,
no. Okay,
it's like, no,
sorry,
you
I'm
got
just,
paid
I
for
just
nothing.
had like a fucking freak out moment. Sam is the like some of the Avengers being unemployed. I get, right?
Yeah.
Like
He was in the
he is a currently not even just he is, from my understanding, as Falcon, a currently serving member of the Air Force.
Yeah. So you would be paid.
I would assume. I am not an Air Force. I
There's
don't know
all
how that works.
Money that's going to the military, they don't even pay.
They don't even
their
pay their
most elite
superheroes.
person. Jeez. Should be like one of the highest ranking Air Force members.
Yeah.
And he goes, no money. And then he looks over at a criminal who's like, yeah, I still have all my money even though my country doesn't exist.
My country doesn't exist. I was in like UN prison, so his assets should be absolutely frozen.
But this unnamed old guy has protected them.
You know what? I've not thought about this story. How the fuck
The
does
butler.
Zemo have money? Zemo bombed the UN.
He has his own Alfred.
This corner every time. Okay.
No. But, yeah. I don't know. He has money in Swiss banks, not Sokovian banks.
No, they blew up. They are gone.
And then got divided into... It's like, I assume Sokovia was more than just one town. 'Cause
I mean, I don't know. Some countries can be pretty fucking small,
True.
especially made up ones.
Yeah, they can be as big or as small as you want it.
Yeah. Why did I take the tunnel? Why should I have gone up and over? Why?
Yeah. But other than that, I don't know. The action was actually pretty good throughout the whole thing.
I mean, honestly, the final sequence, like the fight scenes with, like I like
the
how
wings and shield combo
Yes.
was
the,
pretty dope.
the choreography for that was pretty great. I also liked
Yeah.
the fact that in the final fight, like this to me was like the most Captain America shit possible. Sam doesn't try to land a blow on Carly at all.
Yeah.
He is just managing the fight and like playing
Yeah.
keep away from her. And I thought that was a nice touch of like, yeah, he's still fighting her, but he's not even gonna like try to harm her.
Yeah.
And like, I will say though, Bucky really loses when the plot demands it.
Yeah.
He's a super soldier with a cybernetic arm, and then sometimes he's just like, oopsies. Also, I really loved when he's trying to get that armored truck open, and they have that like super lock that's like keeping everything shut.
Yeah.
When he could have probably just punched a hole through the side of the armored car and tore it open.
Yeah.
But the door.
It's like he's
No,
done
no, no,
that
no, no,
on
no, no,
other
no, no, no,
things.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
shit.
no, 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 no,
You
no,
got
no,
you
no.
got some boost. No.
And this is the most like petty request is they never did his supercharged arm thing.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking love it's so stupid, but I love it. Which is
Yeah.
just fucking. Okay, how many more races do I have to do? I have to do.
Because the vibranium, it just buzzes.
It just I have to do 6 more races. Okay, we're at 22 minutes. I gotta get one more police milestone.
And this has just been racist. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do. Oh man, this is gonna be big. No matter how I'm gonna keep racing because no matter how I cut it, this is gonna be
And
big.
suddenly we got a 44-minute episode, and we're like, oh.
I mean, we might have to do 2 double wide episodes to be honest.
Yeah.
Speed track.
Go wider. Go wider.
I'm not doing this race. This takes you through every toll booth.
Oh. Well, I guess it's the finale. I guess it makes
Yeah.
sense, but damn.
Okay, you are the least evil. I'm going with you.
The least evil.
So I gotta do 9 races with race. This is bananas, dude. This is some padding. Should I because I know we're not as rushy today to finish up our recording. After this episode, should I just off camera quickly bang these out without recording them? Or, because I can't see this being entertaining.
We don't want to put people through this. And we already talked about the entire Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
so
we're done. We're out of conversation.
We
points.
have nothing else.
We have no other common ground to discuss, Jacob.
No.
We're barely friends.
We had one thing, and that thing is over. Loki hasn't started yet, guys.
Yeah, we're done with Winter Soldier, and I was like, fucking panic.
And
like
I already talked about the one movie I watched.
I know, this is like every high school party I was ever in. I was like, yeah, man, that math test was hard, right? And then there was a dead silence, and then the sweat started just pouring off me.
And then nothing.
You talk about the Snyder Cut?
I mean, we could.
No, I've got no new news.
Oh, the poster for Suicide Squad. That's like a comic book cover. That's just
I saw
Starro.
that, yeah.
It's like, so they're really not trying to hide Starro at all.
Which makes me wonder if there is something else coming then.
that it's not Starro.
Well, did I tell you my pitch? Oh.
It's Spyro.
Oh my god, I would. You know what? I would simultaneously be so furious, but also okay with it. Did I tell you like what my Suicide Squad script I came up with in high school was?
Yeah. And it sounded much better than what that Academy Award winning
Yes.
Suicide Squad.
But I was convinced that I had like nailed like what a good idea would be.
Yeah.
With that script. Well, when they started announcing the cast, because remember they announced the cast like a year and a half before they announced who they're playing.
Yeah.
And so like when they cast Peter Capaldi and John Cena, they announced their casting together.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, it's Anthony Ivo and Amazo.
Yeah.
And I thought that would have been like John Cena as Amazo would have been fucking terrific.
Yeah.
And then Peter Capaldi's just great as. I'm intrigued to see him as a thinker.
Yeah.
He's probably like, I mean, it's hard to. This is another actor's problem. It's hard to be worse than the CW's thinker.
CW guy, yeah.
Just because his plot really was like, I've thought about everything.
Except this.
Oops, just kidding. I'm now teleported back into my pocket dimension.
Yeah.
I've stopped watching The Flash. I'll be honest, like, Crisis on Infinite Earths happened, then I finished Arrow, and I've been like, yeah, I think I'm just kind of done. I haven't watched Superman Lois yet. I probably should.
My one friend keeps saying, he's like, it's the best out of all of them so far, and I'm
It
like...
visually looks good, because it's got some HBO Max money behind it,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know if it's actually, like, narratively good.
Yeah, see, to me, I don't understand how that would be the best of all of them.
It also makes me mad that they just added a kid. Like, John Kent is a thing in the comics,
Yeah.
and then they gave him a brother. And I'm like, why?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a shot somewhat. I'm kind of done with the CW universe as a whole right now.
Yeah.
Like, it was fun, had a good time.
Again, Crisis I think was a really good, like, build-up and climax. I mean, like, there's problems with Crisis, but...
Yeah.
Like, because to me, like, following Oliver's arc was nice. And then him being
Yeah.
the Spectre at the end, and...
Yeah.
I mean, we've been over this. The fact that he's in a pocket dimension after Crisis on Infinite Earths is ominous if you're a comic book fan.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what happened to Superboy Prime,
Yeah.
who then got driven insane and punched a hole in the multiverse, and that caused, was that Final Crisis?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Final Crisis, because Infinite Crisis was, No, that was Infinite Crisis, and then Final Crisis was Darkseid's death, I want
Right.
to say. Anyways, but all I'm saying is, like, they've really set up Oliver to be the big bad of another
Yeah.
thing, so we'll see how that goes.
Which would be pretty cool.
It'd be interesting to bring him back in that capacity.
But, I don't know. It's also... I guess this is, like, the same problem the MCU's probably had with people. It's like, it's a lot to catch up on just to
Yeah.
get to those crossover episodes.
And
you
a
gotta
lot of
watch
it's not
shows.
good.
Yeah, you gotta watch a ton of episodes of stuff that is just mediocre to subpar.
However, that being said, I watched the first season of Supergirl and stopped and never caught up, and it was just like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
I know what your game is, punk. You're selling us out. Big surprise. I don't know how, but you are, and for that, you're gonna pay. You ain't ever gonna get to the top. Never. You can count on that. You're gonna burn.
Oh my god.
What does that mean? Does our heat level go up, or...
Nope, we're still at level 1. Okay, so here's we're at 28 minutes.
Wait, is it even more mail now?
What? Oh.
Text.
Oh, this was just like...
Oh. I want to earn extra cash.
5 on the blacklist. I guess we never listened to that one.
It's me. Look.
Anyways, whatever, fuck it.
Oh.
Okay, so here's the thing. So, this is at 30 minutes right now. We still have 5 more races and 1 more milestone to complete. The milestones, however, are
Bananas.
13-minute, 35 cop cars, or 850 bounty.
And we're definitely going to get caught once.
Yes, 100%. So, do we want me... I want to ask you on this. Should I grind all this off camera right now?
The races, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll do boom and boom.
So we'll do the races off camera, and then do a pursuit and Razor, and then that's our last
Yeah.
episode. Okay. So I can confidently say then, guys, thanks for watching, and tune in next time for the finale of Need for Speed Most Wanted.
double episode finale.
You do have to watch all of our other Let's Plays, though, to understand what's happening in this one, though. So.
Yeah, and our crossover Let's Play.
Yeah, you have to watch all of Pantsu Hunter, Monopoly, and The Legend of Zelda.
The Monopoly Man will make an appearance, or he may or may not. Actually, I can't.
You just
confirm
spoiled it, man.
Shit.
Fuck. That was like our
Edit that out.
our fifth act surprise. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Like.